is any data or instructions sent to the computer? A. Digital. B. Output. C. Information. D. Input. And the correct answer is D. Input. Because input refers to any data or instructions that are sent to the computer in order to be processed. It involves feeding data or instructions into the computer system. Devices like keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, etc., are used to provide input. Where digital refers to the form of data, usually binary, zeros and ones, but it doesn't specifically mean data is being sent to the computer. Output is the result of processed data, not what is sent to the computer, but rather what is sent from the computer, like displaying something on a screen. Information is processed data, not raw data or instructions. It's the output or end result, not the input. 2. The input device most commonly used to enter text would be the A. Mouse. B. Microphone. C. Keyboard. D. Barcode reader. And the correct answer is C. Keyboard. Because the keyboard is the most commonly used input device for entering text into a computer system. Because it contains alphabetic keys, ASCII, numeric keys, 0 to 9, and various function and special keys, like Enter, Shift, Spacebar. It allows users to type letters, numbers, and symbols, making it ideal for tasks like where. The mouse is mainly used to point, click, drag, and navigate, not for typing text. A microphone can input spoken words, but it requires speech recognition software to convert voice to text, which is less common for general text entry. Barcode reader is used to scan and input predefined codes, not general text. It's common in retail for products, not for writing or text input. 3. Most keyboards use an arrangement of keys given the name A. Dvorak. B. QWERTY. C. Unicode. D. CISC. And the correct answer is B. QWERTY. Because most keyboards use the QWERTY layout, which gets its name from the first 6 letters in the top row of alphabetic keys, Q, W, E, R, T, Y. The QWERTY layout was designed in the 19th century by Christopher Sholes for typewriters. It became the standard keyboard layout and is now used globally on most English-language computer keyboards. Its design was originally intended to prevent mechanical jams in typewriters by spacing out commonly used letter pairs. Where Dvorak, which is an alternative keyboard layout designed to be more efficient, but it's not commonly used. Unicode is a character encoding standard, not a keyboard layout. It ensures consistent text representation across devices and platforms. And CISC stands for Complex Instruction Set Computing, a type of CPU architecture. It has nothing to do with keyboard key arrangement. For a full-sized, rigid, rectangular keyboard that includes function, navigational, and numeric keys is this type? A. PDA keyboard. B. Wireless keyboard. C. Traditional keyboard. D. Flexible keyboard. And the correct answer is C. Traditional keyboard. Because a traditional keyboard is a full-sized, rigid, rectangular input device that includes function keys, F1 to F12, navigational keys, arrows, home, and page up, page down, numeric keypad, usually on the right side, alphanumeric keys, letters and numbers. It's the standard desktop keyboard you see in offices, schools, and homes. It's not flexible, usually wired, and designed to rest on a flat surface for comfortable long-term typing. Where? PDA keyboard refers to small, portable keyboards used with personal digital assistants, now outdated. They're compact and not full-sized. A wireless keyboard can be traditional in size, but wireless describes how it connects, not its shape or layout. Flexible keyboard made of silicone or rubber, these keyboards can be rolled up or bent. They're not rigid, so this doesn't match the question. 5. This type of keyboard is designed specifically to alleviate wrist strain associated with the repetitive movements of typing. A. Ergonomic keyboard. B. Wireless keyboard. C. Traditional keyboard. D. Flexible keyboard. And the correct answer is A. Ergonomic keyboard. An ergonomic keyboard is specially designed to reduce wrist strain and discomfort caused by the repetitive motion of typing for long periods. Split layout. The keyboard is often split into two halves to allow for a more natural hand position. Curved or angled design helps reduce wrist bending and muscle fatigue. Often comes with a padded wrist rest or built-in support. Typing for long hours on a flat keyboard can lead to conditions like carpal tunnel syndrome, repetitive strain injuries, RSI, wrist and shoulder pain. Ergonomic keyboards are built to promote a healthier posture and minimize these risks. Where? Wireless keyboard describes the connection method, e.g., Bluetooth, not the shape or health benefits. Traditional keyboard, the standard flat design, which can contribute to wrist strain, not reduce it. Flexible keyboard made of soft materials and bendable, but not specifically designed for ergonomic support. 6. A key that turns a function on or off is called a key. A. Power. B. Toggle. C. Function. D. Control. And the correct answer is B. Toggle. Because a toggle key is a key that switches a function on or off each time it is pressed. It works like a light switch: press once to turn on, press again to turn off. Common toggle keys include caps lock, turns capital letter typing on/off. Number lock, enables or disables the numeric keypad. Scroll lock, control scrolling behavior in some programs. Each press changes the state of the function, hence the name toggle. Where a power key turns the device on or off, not a function within the system. It's not used for toggling software settings. Function keys, F1 to F12, perform specific tasks depending on the program, but they don't toggle states by themselves. Control key is a modifier key. It works in combination with other keys, like Control plus C to copy, but it doesn't toggle anything by itself. 7. This type of mouse is generally considered the traditional type and is currently the most widely used. A. Mechanical. B. Cordless. C. Wireless. D. Optical. And the correct answer is D. Optical. Because an optical mouse is the most commonly used type of mouse today and is considered the traditional standard for modern computers. It uses a light source, usually an LED, and a sensor to detect movement. Tracks movement by detecting surface changes rather than using a rolling ball, like older mechanical mice. Why it's considered traditional now? It replaced the older mechanical mice, which had a ball underneath. Optical mice are more accurate, require less maintenance, and don't get clogged with dirt like ball-based ones. Comes in both wired and wireless versions, but the technology inside is what makes it optical. Where mechanical is an older type that uses a rubber ball to detect movement. Rarely used today because it's less precise and harder to maintain. Cordless just means it has no cord, often used interchangeably with wireless, but it doesn't describe how the mouse tracks movement. Wireless is again, this refers to how the mouse connects, not how it detects movement. You can have a wireless optical mouse. 8. This type of mouse has a ball on the bottom and is attached with a cord to the system unit. A. Mechanical. B. Cordless. C. Wireless. D. Optical. And the correct answer is A. Mechanical. Because a mechanical mouse is an older type of mouse that uses a rubber or metal ball on the bottom to detect movement. It is typically attached to the computer with a cord. The ball rolls as you move the mouse. Sensors inside detect the ball's movement and translate it into cursor movement on the screen. Needs to be used on a flat surface and often requires cleaning due to dust buildup on the ball and rollers. 9. This type of mouse has no moving parts. A. Mechanical. B. Cordless. C. Wireless. D. Optical. And the correct answer is D. Optical. Because an optical mouse has no moving parts inside, it uses light, usually an LED, and a sensor to detect movement by tracking changes in the surface below it. No ball, no wheels, no internal moving parts. It relies on optical imaging, taking thousands of pictures per second to detect motion. This makes it more durable, accurate, and low maintenance compared to older mice. 10. This type of mouse emits and senses light to detect mouse movement. A. Mechanical. B. Cordless. C. Wireless. D. Optical. And the correct answer is D. Optical. Because an optical mouse is designed to emit and sense light in order to detect movement. It uses a light source, usually a red LED, that shines down onto the surface beneath the mouse. A sensor, typically CMOS, captures thousands of images per second. A digital signal processor, DSP, compares these images to detect the direction and speed of movement. This information is then translated into cursor movement on your screen. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel to continue learning and preparation.